Sunday the 17th. Yes, we're nearly just over the hump of March, thank God. Anyway, I'm going to do a Scandinavian shave, meaning I've got two wonderful razors that need to be used. One I restored yesterday, and the other one, when I say restored, it didn't really need much. It's just, it had totally lost its address off the tang. And it was such a crying shame, because it's a beautiful, beautiful case that it came in. A Carlson. Beautiful. Anyway, and thank you very much indeed for James at Sustain a Shave. He helps feed my addiction. He does. So I've got two lovely razors from him, one with the lost address I really do think I need to improve upon, which I did. I actually re-etched the Carlson address on the tang, and I'll show you in just a moment. Anyway, I'm not going to waste too much of your time. I very much appreciate our little community. A little shout out to everyone. Obviously in South Africa, we're so international. From South Africa, we have the wonderful Dapper Shaves, Jax. In America, there's too many to mention, but two of my very good friends do need mentioning, and I shall. 2 seconds, let me just get some hot water on my brush. Main one being Long Haul Tanker, and of course Eric, the Cajun Blade, and the newest and most impressive of all the shavers I know is Sean. And Sean now has a channel, and I highly recommend looking at anything that Sean does. He, like me, is an experimentalist, and he's just done a knife shave, which is wonderful, wonderful. So well done, Sean. Anyway, obviously in the UK, we have, again, too many to mention. I'm deeply appreciative of all, especially my sensei, Gary, who knows more about barbering and shaving than any man I know. Anyway, how about that for a lather? It's good. That'll do me nicely. Later this morning, I've got my good friend coming down, Gianluca, and we're going to be skating. So I'll just show off, if I can. There's my skate vest, and we'll be off down the seafront. Anyway, let me show you this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful razor. This is the EA Carlson, and I know I've got a rubbish camera, but you might be able to make it. That's what I've put on, because it had gone and it was so unfair. So anyway, this one I did restore. I've given it a very light stropping, because I had been touching it. I'll tell you a story about that in a minute. Anyway, let's just try the Carlson first. This is from James. So it's not my edge, it's James's edge. Yeah, this is good 3 days of stubble now. Beautiful. Thank you, James. You do put a very, very good edge on a razor. Oh, that's nice. It is a Swedish Eckelstuna made razor. For those amongst us that know these things, it's actually quite big. That's big for a Swedish razor. So I'm very proud of that. It's probably just under 6/8, but it's definitely over 5/8. Yep. That's nice. Well worth the restoration. I just couldn't bear the thought that it had a very poorly applied stamp by the original company. Probably their stamp was wearing out and it had been misstamped on one side. This is very hard steel. This is best Swedish steel. And I think when stamping, even when it's detempered state, if the stamp was worn, it wouldn't go on properly. And now we've got a new name. Anyway, I also like to just show off, again from James. Look at that. I've got an original strop from Eskilstuna. This is the Eskilstuna Stringeln. And it's obviously extra thin barber striggle. So that is rather lovely. Anyway, I'm just going to do one pass on the other side of my face with this little devil. This is a CV Heljestrand from, again, Eskilstuna in Sweden, but this is a number 4. And I have got a number 4 from a very wonderful gentleman in Sweden who we did a trade. And this one's even better. This one is like the business. So let's see how that cuts. Or shaves rather. Blissful. Absolutely blissful. James of Sustainer Shave, you are a master. I don't say that lightly. This one came in its box, so I didn't even need to strop it. And that's nice. Oh, crisp. Can you hear that? That is a beast of a blade. Or rather, a beast of an edge. It's Sunday morning, I'm not very bright. Oh, what can I say? Except thank you, James. This is a wonderful edge. And look, honestly, I know my stubble's grey. I know it's hard to see, but that's a lot of stubble. Just ploughed away. I'm going to just do a couple more passes and I'll leave you in peace. On the philosophy of life, if you can skate, inline skate, I'm not talking about Charlie Chaplin quads. If you can skate and you've got friends